Ahem. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Beelzebub says, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Laura. This is the Last Minute Laura Morning Show. Oh, I forgot to get dressed. I'm wearing pajamas today. It's a pajama kind of day anyway. Let's be honest with ourselves. It is cold. It is icy. There is a number of feet of snow on the floor. It is genuinely a winter wonderland right now, and that is fine with me if I can be completely honest with you. I'm kind of totally okay with that because it's pretty. However, I will say it is inconvenient if you have a chihuahua because Toby virtually refuses to go outside. Alex has shoveled everything, but still Toby goes outside and then says, I don't think so. Toby is missing in action. He's lying down underneath the couch. Unfortunately, I can't show him to you at this moment. Good morning. Welcome. For those of you that don't know, we get together Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. We craft together, we chat, we eat our breakfast and hang out, and generally it's just a crafty maker community of people who like weird stuff, I think. I feel like that's a good way to introduce us. So, welcome. I do have a minor worry that the audio and the video are not synced up. So if you could tell me if they look synced up to you, please let me know. We are changing everything about the stream today. The stream is completely different now. Everything is different. Everything is changing. It's not the way it was before. It's all new. Everything is new. Oh, what happened to Michelle? My aunt passed away on Friday. She was a great lady. I miss her already. Michelle, I'm sorry for your loss. That's horrible. I'm going to be an aunt that passes away someday. I hope that my niece and nephew think of me after. It's not synced. Hey, Alex. That's annoying. We are doing a new thing today. I'm sorry the audio is not synced. That's so annoying. But we're trying something new today so that we don't get any lag. The plan is that we have no lag. Unfortunately, it appears we have a different type of lag where the audio is not. No, I don't think it's you, Candace. I think it's me. We have a whole new system today. Alex? I think he went downstairs to go to the bathroom, so I will talk to him when he comes up. Alex has revamped the entire stream. Unfortunately for us, that does mean a little bit of a learning curve, a little bit of growing pains. And one of those growing pains right now appears to be that the audio is not synced up. That did not help. Thank you, Candace. I wish my refresh would help, but it won't. I don't know. Hey, Alex?
Yeah?
The audio is not synced to the video.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you heard me. 'Cause you didn't reply.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't say anything to see if people notice, because it's easier to notice if you point it out, right?
Okay, first of all, rude. Then why didn't you say anything?
I don't think that far, I guess.
And that's a fact.
I can't do anything right now.
I know. Okay, so guys, you're going to have to just suffer with a slightly unsynced audio today. We're going to try and figure that out before the next stream. So pray for us. But even with unsynced audio, if there's no lag, that's probably still better, right? And how is the video quality? I'm hoping that the video quality is going to be a little bit higher. It looks higher to me.
How's your experience?
My experience is good. I'm not lagging. I'm not...
The same as it was?
It's the same. It's just not...
It's the same?
Well, yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I use an external computer?
Well, it's not lagging in the way that it's not getting choppy. Like, it's not
I
freezing.
thought you can use your computer and you have to restart it or something.
Yeah, because it would freeze. So it's not freezing.
So
I can't hear a thing.
Well, the mic is working.
The mic is working and the mic is on. Quality is great. Sound is great, just not synced. Quality is great, though. So I noticed the video quality does look higher. Normally here it shows blurry. Like I can tell it's not blurry. So the video quality is higher, so that's good. Unfortunately, the audio is just not synced. But that's okay. Just don't pay attention to it and don't worry about it. And
It's mostly synced.
It's either it is or it isn't, right?
It's mostly.
What does that even mean? It's mostly synced. Maybe it just needs to get used to it, okay? Okay, so I do have some cool stuff to talk about today, but first, let me show you this adorable watercolor I did. I watercolored a baby with fat little legs so that I could show you what the dress that I made looks like, as a drawing anyway. So here's the dress. All I have left to do is cast off and weave in the ends. Ta-da! Isn't it cute? It's just a little cute first 1-year-old baby dress. That's the plan anyway. I discovered a new stitch, and I probably didn't discover it. I'm sure it existed. I'm sure it was a stitch, but I found it on my own. And that stitch is... So for the first round of the lacy bit, I did knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over. The following round, I did yarn over, slip 1, knit 1, cast off. Yarn over, slip 1, knit 1, cast off. So I kept the number of stitches consistent, but I also had a yarn over in every round or every other round, and look at what it did. There's like a lacy sort of holes, gappy, and there are twice as many stitches in this round as there are in the last of the yellow rounds. So it should, when I cast off, be like ruffly. It doesn't look ruffly right now because of the cable that's in it, but it should be ruffly. I think it's gonna fit 1-year-olds, or I think it's gonna fit 1-year-old Elizabeth. I think. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fit 1-year-old Elizabeth. We will see. I am filming it as a tutorial, so that's cool. You will be able to see the instructions for it. I'm also working on this one. This one I'm working on with you guys in the live stream. It's the same thing, but this one is in the size 4T. We just invented this out of thin air, so there is not really a ton of sense to it or logic. It's just what's gonna happen is we're gonna build a dress, and it's gonna work out totally awesome and totally cool. How was your weekend? I hope your weekend was amazing. My weekend was it amazing? Yeah, I had a good weekend. I think I did fun things. Not really, I stayed home most of the time. But yesterday we got a snowstorm, like a crazy snowstorm. And the snowstorm we got was, how much do you think we got? How many inches? 14? 18?
Probably like 2 feet, probably.
Probably 2 feet, 24 inches, 60 centimeters-ish. Our backyard, there's about 4 feet of snow in our backyard. That's probably wind drifts and like Alex shoveling and stuff.
Can you click on the microphone settings, please?
Yes, ma'am.
The HyperX.
I don't know where.
I think it's in the audio mixer, the biggest one with the greens.
I don't know what
I think it's the first one.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then click on properties.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay. And there was advanced properties.
Okay. What'd you just click?
I just clicked this so you could see it. I didn't do anything. Oh.
Yeah.
Aha, okay.
So do microphone, like do 150.
150.
Yeah, just type in 150.
Okay.
And
let's see. Oh gosh. I love how he's just off shot this time. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that helps. I think that's the opposite. Look, I think that delayed it more. La 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 la. So I wonder then if it's the opposite, if the...
What?
That's audio though, never mind. I was going to say if that should be delayed.
No, you don't touch that.
Okay.
Can you do
Very
plus
good.
150?
Isn't that plus 150 already?
I don't know. Is there a minus?
Minus 150. Yep, I can do that. Hello, hello, hello. Oh la 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 la.
Close?
Are we more synced than we were before? Testing, testing, 1, 2. Okay, let's try that more.
Try plus 150.
Okay. Pika, stop biting the laptop. She is a sweet kitty cat. I wonder if I need to exit and open again, though. You know what I mean? No? It should just load itself? Oh, that's looking closer. I think. So what if we do more time?
Wait, just one sec.
Okay. Everyone, just hold your horsies. Nobody panic. Peekaboo, you can't eat laptops. You can't eat metal. You can come sit with me, though. You can come here and sit with me. It's closer, Candace said, and other people said agree.
They're delayed.
Ah, right. So they might be saying it to the other way, the negative. Well, at least you get to see Peekaboo, and that's important. She's a very important kitty cat to the stream. You feel fatter today. Is it because it's cold? Her little fat feet are all floofy and adorables. Don't touch my knitting needle, Peekaboo. She just wants to rub on everything. She slept in my arms last night, like spooning. Like I had my arm around her and between her two front feet, and she had her front toes, her front feet in my hand. Like this. I was holding her like this in bed, and her feet, she folded them up in my hand. It was very cute. It was very cute. We were buds, and she kept me warm. And then Toby was underneath the covers against my tummy. So I was just surrounded by external heaters, which was quite lovely. I really appreciated it. So this weekend, like Alex and I said, we got about 2 feet of snow that fell. Our street is crazy. Our street, I don't know how anyone's driving on it. We live on a busy street, and it's got traffic like normal. Like it's traffic busy, and it's still traffic busy, but there is about 6 inches of hard packed snow on the road. Like there is no road visible right now. And everyone's just driving on 6 inches of like hard packed snow. And it's not about to be cold for a while. So, or it's not about to be warm for a while.
170, please.
Sure. It's not about to be warm for a while, which means it will be staying. It's not going to go anywhere. Like if we were going to have a warm week, then the snow would just melt and it wouldn't be a big deal. But the next week is going to remain cold. And because of that, we're going to just have 2 feet of snow sitting around. Our backyard genuinely has about 4 feet of snow piled around it. In some spots, 5 feet. My perennial garden has about 5 feet of snow on it. To be fair, Alex was throwing the shoveled snow there, so it is a big pile of snow. But it's pretty crazy out there. And Toby is not interested in participating at all. He has zero interest in... people are saying, I think that's closer. That's good to know. Thank you, thank you. We're going to keep tweaking it until we have perfect audio delay.
200.
Okay. All right, let's see if... Hello, hello, hello. We're pretty close. I think we are almost at the perfect amount. I think. Let's see how it does. Yeah, so the cold is crazy. Not the cold, the snow. The snow is crazy, and I'm not a snow girl. I'm not a winter girly. I am an indoor girly. So for me, this is not an ideal scenario, but it is so pretty and it looks like Christmas. And so if I could just pretend that it's Christmas, that would make me happy. It's not Christmas, but it's pretty out. It is so pretty. And also the air feels so clean. Like when you go outside and breathe, it feels like you're not breathing in, like I live in an industrial city. So day to day, the air quality is about as bad as if you smoked a cigarette every day, roughly. Just by being outside where I live, it is as though you are smoking a cigarette every day. But after a big heavy snowstorm that had snow fall for 14 hours straight, the air quality is gorgeous. It feels like today would be a perfect day to go for a walk because it's so fresh. Unfortunately, since there is no snow removal happening,
220?
we are already at 250.
What?
I jumped ahead. So there's that. Anyway, the lack of plowing is going to make it a little bit more difficult to... Oh, sorry, we're at 275 right now. Anyway, the lack of plowing is going to make it pretty much impossible. Oh, hold on. I think we've got it. It's 300, Alex. I'm at 300 right now, and I think we are pretty much synced. Maybe 315. Okay. Let's see. Are we... Oh, we're just so close. We are so close to synced. Sorry, it's gonna be totally worth it. You guys just believe me. We're gonna be synced audio so soon, and you're gonna be like, wow, it's perfect. We are so close. I can feel it. Sorry, everybody. I know this is taking a long time, but we are so gonna be back. I just need to try next little way up. All right, let's see. I think I put it at 350, Katrina. I think 350. How does it look to you guys? La 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 la. Are we synced? Do we look synced? Hello, hello, hello. Looking good? Everybody feeling it? How's it look now? And we are at 98.9 thousand subscribers. 98,900. I looked at that last night and it freaked me out because I have not been putting out enough content to only have 1,000 people left needed to subscribe in order to get to 100,000, and it's stressing me out. It's not stressing me out. It's making me mildly anxious. Let me just try one. Okay, you think? Let's try. Almost, but not quite. All right, we're at 345 right now, Alex, in case you are wondering. But can we say there is a benefit in that we have not had any glitching, no lag, no glitching, higher quality video?
You tried 380?
380, you think higher again?
Yeah.
Okay. 380. Human hair close to perfect, Candace said. Okay, here is what it looks like a little bit more advanced. I think this is going the wrong way now, but I'm not 100% sure. So you guys let me know how it looks. Is my mouth doing what the words are doing yet? Shh. Don't tell me to shush. I'm allowed to do what I want. Lagatha is banned. No jinxing. What are you talking about?
No, it's not going the wrong way.
It's not going the wrong way? Okay, good. What is Lagatha is banned? What's happening?
I forgot that you're on Wi-Fi, not Ethernet.
Oh. Well, anyway, there's no lag. Almost. Michelle says it's almost perfect. It's not lagging more than I do IRL. It's fine. You think so, Lefty? It's working now? We feel okay about the amount of synchronized, audio to video, Lagatha, thank you. Lagatha is banned. Yeah, L's for Lagatha. No bragging on lag. I can brag about...
This is good. Just give it a shot.
Okay, we'll give this a shot. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for surviving it. Thank you for fixing it. I have a software engineer on staff. Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for doing this. Everything is changing, you guys. I know you see the title, Everything is About to Change, and that is because we now have 2 computers in this room. We have my Mac, my iMac, which is what I use as my working computer, and Alex has brought in a Windows desktop into my office, and it looks like the olden days, like a big square box that goes under the desk. It's like the olden days version of a computer. And I know it's not olden days, but for me, it's like, this is what a computer looks like now. That is what a computer looks like in the 90s. Anyway, Alex gave me his old computer to use as, it's not even an old computer. He gave me his built computer to use as a redirector for the video so that the computer doesn't have to work as hard to have both the video and the like stuff that I do with the video going on. So hopefully it will increase your viewing pleasure. You will have higher video quality coming to you as opposed to like the glitch, the laggy sort of blurry stuff that sometimes comes through. And now we're also going to have no glitching at the beginning of the stream. Look at this, it's 9:30. We've had 0 glitches. I mean, I know we're dealing with our lag as we can, but without a glitch, I don't mind it. So thank you guys for being so patient. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button for Alex because he is our software engineer.
I'm just a guy.
You're not just a guy. You are a software engineer. You're a professional.
Like sharing a screen or something to see how it works.
Well, I tried to get my phone and
Yeah.
it's not there anymore. It just doesn't connect anymore.
What do you mean?
Like when I just click on my phone, like it's not connected. It just auto connects. I don't do anything. It just does it. So it just didn't.
How come?
I don't know. Look, Laura's iPhone camera. There it is.
Yeah.
If I change it to Laura's desk view, fine. Nothing happened. If I do Laura's iPhone camera. Okay, see, did you hear that noise?
Yeah.
That was it turning on. So now it's connected here, but it's not showing up here.
That's because I added a new scene. This scene takes the whole screen, so if it was adjusted...
But it's in front of it,
Oh.
so it should show up.
Yeah.
Like if that was at the front, I would understand. So I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, I think. Because I can't. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
So
I'll
what's the properties?
picking which one it is.
But it clicked, right? It did a sound or something?
Yeah, and now it's disconnected again. It would have a screen still. So it's like it tries to connect when I put it on. Not every time, but it tries to connect. I think it's something where I'm going to have to delete all of those and then re-put them in. But I can't do that during a live because it'll shut down everything.
Why would it shut down?
I don't know. It closes out OBS whenever I try to make changes on it. It'll make the change, but then it shuts it down. Everyone
I'm
says...
saying try stuff besides just the cat. Whatever was freezing. Because the whole point is we're trying to see why it's... So your computer doesn't freeze.
Right. Okay, let's see if we can get onto Discord then.
Regular things that you do.
Regularly scheduled programming with no glitching. What do we have? We had so little glitch, I missed the morning song due to an ad. Yeah, we had so little glitch. It's glitchless. We're in a glitchless society. Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get it to do what we want. Okay. Discord. We want Discord. Live stream topics. Okay. Okay. Hey, look, it's there. I just have to move me over here. And then I can zoom you guys in a bit. Ta-da! Discord. We can look at Discord again without any lag. Thank you, Alex, for curing the internet. You cured our lag. Alex is such a lovely guy. Isn't he, folks? Isn't he, folks? We love him. We love that guy. All right, I feel good. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel good. Okay, let me show you what I have going on right now. I'm going to show you in Discord. I'm going to show a picture of what the weather looks like today because it is crazy. And I just want you to see. Actually, I don't even have a picture from today. I have a picture from yesterday, but it'll do. Excuse me. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh, I got good important photos to show you. Super important things. Okay. I have now uploaded 10 photos to Discord, and I'm about to show you how freaking cute my animals are. So first of all, this is what we're looking at in terms of the way the weather's going right now. It is kind of crazy, kind of wild. We've got a lot of snow. This was last night. There's significantly more snow today, but you can see my garden is covered. Like there's, you can't really see, but I promise it is. Also, there's this, so that's important. This is where, when I say Toby's lying on the carpet in front of the couch, this is what he's doing. He's just facing me with his tiny little feet. Look at him. Come on, guys. He's so sweet. Okay, and then there's another photo of the snow. Oh, how about this one? Look at him. He's so tired. He lives such a hard life. Oh, Laura. It's not synced again. Oh, Discord's ruining it. Well, it's worth it for you to see these photos, and then we will get out of Discord again. Because you need to see this. This is important. It's like an important part of being in this stream. Also there's this too. This is where Peekaboo likes to lie now. A little fat girl. Look at how cute she is. Look at her fat little cheeks. Stop it. She's so cute. Okay, and then I just have 2 more to show you. This one, because I just want you to see how skeptical Toby is about seeing Peekaboo. He's just a skeptical fella. Stop. Look at how cute he is. Come on. Look at his stupid face. He's so cute. Okay, and one more. There. Just so you can see how freakish Toby looks when he's facing you. His ears go down and he's very cute. Okay, Discord. We tried our best. You can't handle it. We can't handle being on Discord still, but that's okay. Hopefully it will sync itself back up. That picture is perfect. I know, I want it printed because Toby looks so awkward. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. The program. Let me just tilt you down so that you can see Peekaboo better. It's important, I know. I'm here for you guys. I know why we're here. Come on. There. Thank you. That's Pika. Don't need to be that low though, right? Come on, Pika. Could you just be a little more visible? Why you gotta choose the most difficult spot to show? That's probably good. Am I even in the shot? The things I do for Peekaboo to be in the shot. Okay, so we're gonna be knitting now. That's what we're doing today. I need to work on this dress. I don't need to. I want to. And I also need to drink some coffee. So I'm going to do that. And then we are going to just live our lives, you know? Let's see, how's the quality looking? Oh, the picture quality does look really good. Okay, cool. Also, remember how red my hair was? I've washed it 1 time, just so you know. This is what happens when you dye your hair bright colors. They do not last very long. They last... Also, if you heat style, I blow dried my hair today and almost lost all the color in my bangs. Such is the way. Anywho, go back to where you were. Anywho, yeah. Oh, I have some paintings to show you as well. I did do some paintings this weekend. Obviously. I'm always doing paintings every day now. It's part of the rules. Also, Julia took a bunch of my paintings when she was here on the weekend. Oh, that's what happened. Was it on Friday? No, it was Saturday. Julia, Elizabeth, and Alistair came and hung out at my house for like 4 or 5 hours. I had a good time with it. This was something I got bored of before finishing, so I'll probably try to finish it another time. Some painting of trees. Then I tried to paint rocks, but only with the metallic paint, and I hated it. It doesn't even look metallic anymore, which is great. But I did do some rocks, which is fun. Then I was just playing with just the color green. And that's what I made. Then I tried my first, like, loose florals. This was my first attempt at loose florals with watercolor. The roses look pretty cool. Peekaboo, where are you going? What are you mad about? Wagging your tail at me. Then I also painted some oxalis because I thought, you know, why not? And that is what I painted this weekend, other than that watercolor of the baby girl. Wait, the rocks are so good. Oh, I disagree, but thank you. You want to see rocks that I think are good? This one. This is the one that I think is actually like good looking rocks. I want to paint too, but I have to weave in a crochet gift for my nephew. I'm going to use the stream as motivation. Do it. Weave in those ends. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm not going to be painting today because I should be knitting because that's what I said I was going to do. So when I said everything is about to change in the stream, what I meant was the quality is about to improve. The audio quality of my videos is about to improve. I've got a new microphone and it'd be cool to add some pressed flowers on those images. Oh, that's true, Candace. That would be lovely. Anyway, the quality of the stream should be on the up and up. It should be getting better and better now, and so should my video quality because I am now using a much higher quality audio microphone. Peekaboo, that's not yours. That's Candace's pillow. Leave that alone. Hey, Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Good girl. That's right. When I tell you to stop, you stop. Anyway. What else did I have to say about this weekend? Went grocery shopping on Saturday because the snowstorm started on Sunday, and just basically had a house weekend because of the storm. Peekaboo's just bored. She can lay on it, I don't mind. Well, the hospital put it into a plastic bag, and I put that plastic bag into a reusable bag. So it's double bagged, but she's like sniffing the reusable bag like she's interested, like there's a mouse in it. There isn't a mouse in it, just like she's acting excited. I think she just wants to play. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today. It's bright and sunny. It's probably blinding. I don't think Alex will be able to go outside today. He gets into physical pain from the bright light. He does wear sunglasses all the time, like in the inside and outside. He always has his sunglasses on, but I don't even think his sunglasses would protect him from how bright outside is right now. Like, I don't think you understand. The whole world is white, and then it's a clear blue sky day, so the sun is just beaming. It would be a perfect day to film something outside because there would be just no shadows. I don't think there's any shadows today. A shadowless day. So the little dress that I'm working on is supposed to be for a 4T, excuse me. But I wanted to show you, Candace, you know how you said you think this one's like a 2T? The reason I disagree with you is because I have this 1-year onesie. I have a 12-month onesie. My friend has kids that fit into 12 months. I went shopping. But then I said I can use it as help, a guide. So this is the 1-year-old onesie, 12-month. And when it goes in to the dress, if we just imagine it as being filled out with a human child, here. Look, the bottom of the onesie is peeking out. Hold on. The bottom of the onesie is still peeking out from the bottom of the dress, which is perfect. I wanted big fat baby legs to be showing in this dress, which is what peekaboo, which is what Elizabeth has. She got those big fat baby legs. But anyway, I think it's going to fit a 1-year-old. That's my plan. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I can't wait to try it on her. Julia said it's very cute and she's excited too. Elizabeth is about to turn 1, which is crazy. Not about, in May. Camera must add 10 pounds to it, lol. Literally. Let me try and move the mic a little bit so that you can see me knitting, because I can't seem to connect my phone right now. So that you can have a second camera angle, but I want you guys to be able to watch me knit. I'm gonna kill you, microphone. Why do you bend? So, how was everybody else's weekend? Did you guys get unprecedented snowfall in your area? People are saying it's a once-in-a-generation snowstorm, and Alex and I were like, I mean, it's definitely the most snow we've had in a couple of years, but I don't think it's once in a generation. I'm pretty sure we had big snow like this when we lived here, which it hasn't even been, what, 4 years since we've lived here? So I don't know about all that, but yeah, they're saying once in a generation snowstorm. So did you get once in a generation? Actually, we had a sudden rise in temperature. Hubby stayed home, so yay! Yes, today is definitely a snow day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today is definitely a snow day. Alistair is not going to daycare. My sister's husband is not going into work. Everybody's home. So I texted Julia this morning, yay, snow day! And she said they announced it last night. We're all in bed snuggling. And I was like, that's so nice. The blizzard we had was more than once in a generation thing. Yeah. It was definitely not. Winters have been super mild for years now. That's true. Winters have been mild, but that's not. Yes, winters have been mild for years now, but I think it was 2 years ago we had a huge snowstorm that blocked our car into our garage. We couldn't even get our car out, and then the temperature went up in the middle of the night enough for some of the snow to start melting, and then before morning it dropped again. So our garage was like iced closed for like a week. Like we couldn't get in or out of the garage. Our car was just trapped inside the garage because the ice had totally just made it completely inaccessible. And also outside was very not safe for walking around. So yes, I agree with you that winters have been mild, but we did have a big snowstorm and a big ice storm a couple years ago. So I don't think it's like once in a generation for my area. Maybe for some areas. I saw like in, where did I see? Nashville? I think it was Nashville. They had trees exploding. Was it Nashville or was it, I feel like it was Nashville. It might not be. There was, Tennessee. Okay, so it was Tennessee. They had trees exploding. So we didn't have trees exploding here. It didn't get that cold. It hasn't gotten that cold. It's cold, but it's not minus 50 cold. It's more like minus 20 cold. It's not debilitating. Let's see. Winters have been super mild. Tennessee is wrecked. Yesterday I went ice bathing with my sister because she was hungover. I can't complain, but I worry my dog is going to hurt his feet on the lumpy frozen ground. Yeah, it's not ideal for dogs right now. First of all, the lumpy frozen ground. Second of all, the amount of salt that is going to end up in the icy, snowy ground. Hello, madam. Nice to see you. I put in Discord a video of that. Yeah, and it's actually happened. trees have just exploded branches off. There were a few that were AI videos going around of trees exploding, but there are also real videos of trees exploding. So it's crazy, and it's pretty cold. I tell you what, it's pretty cold. It's a cold world out there. So I'm glad that it didn't get that cold here, but I did also say to Alex, whenever you're shoveling, pile the snow onto my garden, pile the snow onto my perennials, just pile it as much as you want, as much snow as you can whenever you're shoveling, put it onto my perennial garden. And he was like, won't that help? Won't that freeze them? I said, nope, it will insulate them against the cold. They will be insulated. Also, it looks really pretty when there's just piles of snow in the backyard. So yeah, I think my perennials are safe from the dastardly cold who's trying to get them, hopefully. And isn't it funny that it's January 26th, almost time to start seeds, and we're having unprecedented snowfall, unprecedented cold. It's just overall, it's winter. It's very winter where I live right now. There's no denying winter is here. You go, Pika. Here, let me try and tie a knot around it. See if I can keep her interested for a couple of minutes by just locking this little bit of yarn up. I am going to start knitting, I promise. Also, do you see how much bigger she is than Toby? It's significant. The size difference. Okay. That should probably stay. Here you go. There you go. Enjoy. Now she has something to do. Oh, also, I've been being... Oh, wait! I forgot to tell you. Okay, on Friday, I got a phone call from the audiologist, and they said, we can get you in for an appointment in March. We have an appointment open for March. So come March 26th, that's when your appointment is. And I called them back to confirm, but also because where they mentioned the audiology department, it was inside of a children's hospital. And the last time I needed hearing stuff, it was in the children's hospital. So I thought maybe they just still had my name in that location. And so I wanted to call and be like, I'm not a child. Do I need to go somewhere else? So I called and I said, I'm not a child. I'm in my 30s. Is that okay? And the lady on the phone said, yeah, so it's just an audiology department inside the children's hospital. It's the all ages audiology department. It's just inside the wing that is the children's hospital, because the children's hospital wing extended, but the audiology department was already there. So the children's hospital is kind of like around it. Anyway, so I said, okay, so also, do you have any earlier appointments than March 26th? Because I ruptured my eardrum and I can't hear. And she said, oh my goodness, no, that's going to be way too long. Who knows if there's something really wrong? Can you come in today? And I was like, yeah. And she said, can you come in like now? And I was like, I can be in at 2:00. So 2:00 came. I had to go get parking at the hospital. And it was $10 just to park at the hospital for 30 minutes. That's how long my appointment was. I did a hearing test. She checked the pressure. She looked inside my ears. So before she did the hearing test, she looked in my ears and went, oh, yeah. So do you have hearing loss? And I said, I think I have some from when I was a kid. This is all scarring from when I was a kid. And she said, I'm surprised that you can hear me with the way your eardrums look. And I was like, yeah, well, they've been that way since I was a kid. So I think I just found my way around it. But I know I'm having hearing loss because my S's are becoming lax. Like I can't hear the S, so my S's are getting lazy. And she said, okay, yeah. So she does the hearing test, and then she came in and she was like, okay, you have hearing loss. You know this. Not much. And I was like, really? That's amazing. And she said, she showed me the chart of like she showed me her data. And basically, my hearing, there's like a gray zone that is good hearing. Then there's like a darker gray zone that is hearing loss. And then there's like a real bad hearing loss. I'm in the hearing loss. I'm not in the good hearing, but I'm not in the bad hearing. I'm in just like the regular amount of hearing loss. Oh my God, did you pay for parking to get my pillow? No, I walked, Candace. I live close to that. I didn't have to pay for parking. I had to go down to McMaster, so it's far away. So I had to pay for parking. Anyway, yeah, so she said your hearing loss is like typical for someone who did power tool work who is my age, or someone who went to a lot of concerts as a young person who is my age. Like my hearing is it's not good, but she said, I wouldn't call your hearing bad. And I was like, that's good to know. For what my eardrums look like, I have very good hearing. Compared to someone who has no damage, I have bad hearing. But compared to someone who has eardrums that look like mine otherwise, I have really good hearing. She did say I have perforations in both eardrums, and she also did tests to check the bone. Because your hearing is like a 3-part system. Your outer ear, your middle ear, and then the inner ear, which is like where those weird shaped little bones and your hearing organ is. And she had to test that area to make sure that the sound is getting to my brain as opposed to the sound getting into my ear. So she wants to know where the disconnect is. Is it in my ear canal, or is it like where it's connecting to my brain? So I actually can't hear most high pitches anymore. It drops off. It's like the chart for me looked, I guess it's this way for you guys. The chart for me looked like this. So like low tones were pretty fine, mid tones were pretty fine, and then as soon as it got to the high pitch tones, it starts going down, and then once it gets into the like it's just gone. So she said that might come back after my ear infection is done. She said it might not. I don't know. What do you have scars on your ears from? So I've had lots of ear infections in my life. I don't know. Lots. Many ear infections. From the time that I was 2 until the time I was probably 12, I would have more than one a year. 2 or 3 or 4 ear infections a year. But I had what they called at the time a high pain tolerance. So I wasn't telling anyone that I had ear infections. Like I wasn't saying like, ow. I wasn't doing anything to let people know that I was unable to hear. So my ears would swell up. My ear canals would swell up on the inside, not where your ear, like before your eardrum. I would get fluid in my ears, and then my eardrum would rupture because I didn't identify that it was getting to a point where it could rupture. So it's just that my eardrums have ripped open lots of times, and I believe they've been fixed twice. So I've had tubes put in my ears. There's like a drainage like tube that goes down from your ear to your throat, and that is also attached to your nose. So there's ear, nose, and throat are all connected by this tube. And when you get ear infections regularly, that tube swells up. So the fluid that's behind your eardrum from an infection should drain down that tube. But if that tube swells up, there's nowhere for the infection to go. So it has to come out your ear, like out of your eardrum, which means your eardrum has to rip to allow the fluid to come out. So what doctors do is they put a little plastic tube, it's like a little piece of pipe, but tiny, in that part of your in that part of your ear canal, and that allows the fluid in the infection to drain down where it's supposed to drain. And then when the infection is gone and your ears are no longer swollen, it just like falls away and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So I had that surgery to put in tubes 3 or 4 times in my childhood, which I don't know, the 90s were different, okay? At some point, you'd think that the doctors would be like, we should check why this is happening. So later, probably when I was 7 or 8, I had my tonsils removed, and then that was one surgery, and then a following surgery, I had my adenoids removed, which are just other tonsil type things. But yeah, there's a lot of scarring on my eardrums. Your eardrums are supposed to be like kind of a translucent circle, and mine is like just covered in white. There's like white patches and white lines on it, and it's visibly not right. If you look at it, it's visible. I can show you. I have pictures of my eardrum because I always have to send them to my doctor every time I get a friggin' ear infection. I can show you. I don't think it's like graphic. Let me see. Hi. Ow, my dog struggles with this due to a chicken allergy. I worry a lot since he's just a dog and can't say, I need medical attention, mother. Also has scarring on his eardrums. Hey there, Karasu. Good morning. Let me see if I've got a good pic. Of course, my images look like a potato. I'll get a picture of it so you can see it next time. But basically, it just doesn't look right. When you look at my eardrum, you'd think something's wrong with it. You'd think there's no hearing because it does not look right. Turns out I don't have as much hearing loss as was previously assumed, but all of this sort of tones are pretty much gone for me. They may return after this ear infection that I currently have passes, but they may not. She basically said, we can try another hearing test in like 3 months to see if it's gotten better, and then if it hasn't, then you probably just don't get those tones anymore. And I was like, cool, thank you, very helpful. I still have to see the ENT, the ear, nose, throat doctor, because they will check if the scarring is, I don't know what they'll check, but they're going to look. Will you eventually need hearing aids? Probably. Darn, put yourself off sync, getting better slowly. My son had many tubes put in. Yeah, so eventually I will probably need hearing, like as an old person, I will for sure need hearing aids because I already have hearing loss and I'm in my 30s. When will hearing aids become necessary? I think that's more when I feel self-conscious about the way my my words sound. Does that make sense? Like I can hear that I'm having a hard time with S's right now because I can't hear, like, I can hear like sharp, I can hear that sound, but I can't hear, I can feel it in my mouth, but I can't hear it from my ears. So that makes it hard to know if I'm doing like S or if I'm getting lazy with my tongue and I start doing S. It's like farther back. Anyway, it just sounds like I have a lisp. Not sounds like, I do have a lisp. I'm intentionally putting it down. Like I work on that lisp. It's an active process for me. And when my hearing is not there, it becomes very difficult for me to know if I'm speaking clearly or not. And that is something that I'm self-conscious about, is if my speech is affected. I did many years of speech therapy, and I had lots of speech therapy work that I did on my own. So having it kind of fall quickly just because I can't hear myself is really annoying. Because I talk all the time too, so knowing that I have a speech impediment while I'm talking brings me rage. Because I just want to talk all the time. I want to talk all the time, but how many words have S in them? And the SL, that combination, is like how I screw up talking. So anyway, if you hear me talking about my lisp and you're like, chill, just know that it's because I can feel it. I can feel that it's happening, but I can't hear that it's happening, and I can't get verification, because when you ask someone, is my lisp showing up? They go, oh no, it's fine. And you're like, no, I need it like for science, not because for feelings. Look at this dog's crossed feet. Cute boy. My son had many tubes put in. Yeah, I had tubes put in lots of times. I wonder what they're doing for kids now. I will say the audiologist said the ENT will tell me if I need to get tubes put in. And I was like, I'm like in my mid-30s. Is that still a thing we're doing? We're putting tubes in? Yeah, I can imagine that's so frustrating. Yeah, so if that gets to a point where it's driving me nuts, maybe I'll get a hearing aid. But I also don't know if a hearing aid will correct that. Like, I don't know if that's correctable, that hearing loss. It might just be gone. So the ENT will help with that. When I see the ENT will be able to tell me what's going on. Like, I'm not learning sign language. I'm not going all the way deaf. I'm hard of hearing. That's what I am. I'm hard of hearing. I can get special, what is it called? Accommodations. I can get special accommodations in school. That's where I'm at in terms of hearing loss. That being said, no pain. And same with when I was a kid. I didn't have pain when I had ear infections. It just happened. And then I went, oh, my ear is leaking, Mom. And then we go to the doctor and they go, her ear is fucked. I have a friend in his 60s with tubes in his ears. Okay. I don't know. I didn't know they are still doing that. It feels like an antiquated thing. It feels like they should have a better system, but whatever. If they put them in still, I'm whatever they say. Let me see. Sorry, I'm on a 5th round. Every 5th round, I'm doing increases on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just have to make sure I'm doing it at the 5th round. Oh my gosh. This is such a cute little dress. Yeah, it's definitely frustrating to not be able to hear yourself speak, but not painful, so it's okay. So that's what happened for me on Friday. And then I came home and had a lovely evening. Did I go anywhere after? I think I just came straight home. Yeah, I didn't bring food this time, so I just went straight home. But it was still nice. I hate not hearing people in crowded rooms. I had to have surgery on my right ear because of mastoid. Mastoid. I don't know what mastoid is. But yeah, not hearing people in crowded rooms is very annoying. Also, not hearing people if they're talking quietly, not because of how the quietness is, but because the way that your voice, like, if you talk low, I can hear you. But if you talk in a whisper, I can't hear you. That like frequency, that's one of the ones. It's like all that is not available to my ear. So if someone's talking low and they say, Laura, come over here, I hear that. But if they go, Laura, come over here, I didn't hear that and I won't hear it. So that's annoying. Whispering is what people do to talk quietly. And I'm like, just talk quietly, please. I can hear you talking quiet. When you use your voice, I can hear you. When you use your whisper, I can't hear you. It's too high pitched for me. It's too high frequency. I don't have that. I don't have available that. That one's offline for me. Please just talk low. Thank you. Anyway, so that's what's up with me, but it's getting managed, and I got my hearing test done 3 months early just by telling them my eardrum is ruptured. So if you have an appointment for a hearing test, call in and be like, my eardrum's ruptured. Can you get me in any sooner? And they might be able to get you that. It's a bone structure behind your ears with little pockets of air that can get infected when you have a lot of infections. Oh, okay. So when she did the bone test for my hearing test, they put like a speaker on the back of your head facing your bone, and that allows you to find out if your ear canal is what's causing the problem or if the actual bone is damaged. And for this ear specifically, the bone is affected by those high pitches. She didn't have a reason for me as to why that happened, but the bone, there's like 3 bones in your ear that make sound get from outside to your brain. The human body is actually magic. If you look at what gives you hearing, the little structures in your ears, there's 3 little bones, and they're just weirdly shaped little bones, and without them, 0 hearing. I don't understand. But yeah, the bone is, or the hearing organ is not getting, the hearing organ is not getting the sound. Right? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. That the hearing organ that's inside is not getting any sound. So that, yeah, anyway. I have parts of my eardrum removed. Oh, that definitely will take away some of your ability to hear, Rebecca. Also, hi, Rebecca. Hi, everybody, by the way. Good morning. Nice to see all of you here. Yeah, having parts of your eardrum. Oh, also, my doctor thought this eardrum was perforated, and the audiologist, when she looked inside, she was like, that's not a perforation. That's like a hole. I can see bone. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, there's like a hole in your eardrum zone that shouldn't be there. And I can see bones through the hole. There's just an open hole where you can see bone in my ear, in this ear. This is an ear that has permanent known hearing loss. Then it's just a hole. There's just like a hole. And she's like, it's not on your eardrum. It's like next to it. So it's not a perforation of my eardrum. My ear has a hole. So that's weird. Weird and gross. So that's why my doctor thought that both were perforated. Turns out this one's not perforated. It's just got a hole near it that you can see bone into. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I tell you what. I know that. I can tell you that. Guaranteed I can tell you. Me, not a doctor. But I went to see one, and I feel good about that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, if you have not yet clicked the thumbs up button on today's stream, please click the thumbs up button. And I would love an update now on sync. How are we doing? How is the sync doing? Is the audio to video quality happening on good stuff? Everything looking good for you guys? Looks good on my end. One of the perks of ADHD, not knowing whatever is going on in our bodies. I mean, I feel like I'm both. I am at both ends of the spectrum. One, why is it blowing out every single time? Is the audio way too loud for you guys? I see it keep hitting red and yellow all the time. Let me just turn it down just a little, just so you don't get like blown out by my talking. Both are true for me. Whoa, that can happen. Rebecca, I literally, oh, hello. We've got our first freeze. Hello, come on back. We have our first freeze, Alex. Let me try and do this. And then bring us back. Nope, we are fully frozen. Frozen on my end. Is the audio still there for you though, Candace? Stop streaming, and then I clicked start streaming, so because sometimes that fixes it. Good morning, Laura, and everyone in Pets and Plants. Good morning, Louisa. Just hold tight, everybody. We are working on the problem.
Might be leaving.
Hello. Don't go anywhere, anyone. Alex is fixing it. He is our software engineer on hand.
I'm not a software engineer. I don't have a license.
You're a software engineer. You have a ring. If you got the ring, then you're an engineer.
No. You don't need a license, then you have an engineer.
Why'd you let your license lapse?
I never got one.
Wow. So you're just a fake?
Yep. Just call me fake.
Look at all your white hairs. Anywho, everybody, you should still stay here. It's super fun here, even if there's just a frozen picture, because Alex is here right now. Say hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
I knew you were going to do that. That beard is getting long. Again, since I cut it off. Sorry about that. How's everyone doing? I wish I could see you guys, but can't, so I'll just tell you. Alex is doing science to fix the computer, so just hang tight. Click the thumbs up button for kind reasons. Be kind and click the thumbs up button for that reason. And if you already did, thank you. You're so nice. And if you didn't, that's okay. Sometimes you don't have to do that. But subscribe. Are you new here? Subscribe. Because we're almost at 100,000 subscribers, and even though...
Connect, please.
Hit connect?
Hover over this, click the 3 dots, click connect.
Alright.
Nope.
Unable. Your session ended because of an error. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be great. You having help! Yes, Alex is fixing it all. He's here to help us. Here to rescue us from the turmoil of not knowing how to use technology. I know how to use technology, just not really well. And because I'm not interested in it. But you know, that's neither here nor there.
Can you click connect again?
Yes, sir. Oh, that looks better. It's taking longer. Maybe we're getting somewhere, folks. After picking up Ada from her school, we went for groceries, and we're back now, waiting for all to be fine here. You know what's so funny? I was saying to everybody at the beginning of the stream, we are going to be a glitch-free stream, and technically we have been a glitch-free stream. This is not a glitch. This is a technical difficulty. A glitch is when we get a whole bunch of lag. This is something else. This is different. This is actually not glitching. This is lag. So. Wait, this is not lag. This is not glitching. This is technical difficulty. What the heck, Pika? That was loud. I told you not to jinx it. You did, Candace. You literally told me not to jinx it about lag, and I did jinx it. I said, we're not having any lag. We're better than everyone else.
Could I please?
Yes, sir.
Connect again.
Mm-hmm. Today was the first time I was alone with Elisa, and I cried because it was beautiful. This was the first time? How isn't she like an adult already? This is your first time alone with her? I mean, what are you gonna do? That's cute though. I'm glad that you got to hang out with her alone. Nope, peekaboo, go away. Sorry, baby. Didn't work. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Peekaboo's just sitting here, staring at me, saying, please feed me, I am always hungry. Mother, I am hungry. And Alex is rushing around me, back and forth, trying to fix this, trying to get it all sorted. But, you know, what can you do? Not a whole heck of a lot, you know. Just gonna hold on. If you're super bored by not having any image, I totally understand that. You can go away for like 5 minutes and probably Alex will have sorted it out by then. But if you're just here for the chats, then stick around and just hope for the best. And we can just get into the regular stream content with no video. Do you hear that? Do you hear him burst back into the scene? Alex is our tech bro. He's turning things off. He's turning them back on. He's unplugging. He's plugging back in. He's reinitializing. He's connecting. He's disconnecting. He's getting it done, I'll tell you. Technically still, we haven't had any lag, though, if we want to just be honest. The stream hasn't lagged because you can hear me this whole time. Normally when the lag happens, it's like very dramatic and choppy. This is not choppy. This is just shut off the video. That's different. That's not the same thing.
Let's put the iMac video for now.
That's true. Oh. We might end up giving lag that way, though.
Yes, continue.
Configuring. Oh. Frankenstein is back online.
Don't close it. Don't resize it.
Okay.
Because you're resizing the whole computer.
Right. Everybody just deep breaths. We're almost there.
Close that. Close that. Later. Okay, click search, click OBS.
Here we go. We're almost there, I think. Growing pains. It is growing pains.
Should be good. You can click X.
Here?
No.
Here.
The whole thing, yeah.
Hi, I'm back. This too?
Sure. Super easy.
Super easy, super obvious. Hi. We will have it all worked out for 100K. Yeah, by the time 100K happens and people come here and they're like, whoa, is she a real live YouTuber? By the time they come here, I'll be totally a real live YouTuber. Thank you, Alex.
Oh. Don't think him yet. I think he goes to sleep.
Oh, when the computer sleeps, it
Not
dies.
the computer.
What?
Ethernet.
Why would that happen?
Because it's Frankenstein.
Oh, it's Frankenstein. Total sync. It's perfectly synced now. It just needed to break and come back to life, and then everything is fine. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Well, welcome back, everyone. It all worked out. We just needed a minute to renegotiate the system. And I think we're good now. For now. There's a possibility this is going to happen again. Alex is using the internet to solve the problem.
Only it's working now.
Mm-hmm. It's working. It's working. It's working. Now I can go back to my knitting. Knitting my dress. Knitting my little dress. Oh, we've got a glitch. It glitched there for a sec.
What glitch?
The OBS that I can see did like a... It's not doing it now. It did like a chop glitch. Like the olden way that it glitched.
Like the olden way? The
Yeah.
computer was frozen?
No, just the OBS.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I'm on an increase round, so I'm doing make one or whatever, knit one. Unsynced. Oh, it unsynced after that glitch. Well, hopefully it resyncs. That's so annoying. It's not so annoying, it's just a little bit annoying. You guys just... I mean, it's better than having a fully frozen pic, right? I was a bit upset with myself before the stream because I broke my favorite ramen bowl. I was putting it away and it fell out of my fingers and broke. Ugh, Rebecca, that's awful. Your favorite one, too? That sucks.
I'll put it at 380.
Sure. It is at 380. Maybe it'll catch up with itself? Poor Alex. That's what the chat is saying to you. I feel like we're bugging him too much. Oh.
I mean, we're playing with milliseconds here.
We're what?
Milliseconds?
Yeah, we're working through milliseconds.
Put it 400, I guess.
Okay. How's that look? Video killed the radio star. I have that song in my head right now. In my mind. My husband uses that bowl all the time too. Oh, it's glitching now. It's like choppy glitching. Oh, the dropped frames, it's now 23 kilobits per second. It's like glitched. Like the normal glitch. 550, 530 kilobits. Looks good on Candace's side. Okay, on my side it showed very chopped. Maybe it will like sync itself back up. Oh, now we're so frozen. Oh, no, yeah, it's all chopped up. All right. We're frozen again. Unfrozen again. Beauty. Well, yeah, I mean, it's 10:30 for the first glitches to be starting.
Back to 380 again.
Okay. In my mind and in my car. We can't rewind, we've gone so far. Everyone hold their breath. Everyone cross your fingers, cross your toes. Hopefully, it's all gonna be okay. You'll probably just have to keep messing with it to find the sweet spot. But what's annoying is that shouldn't the sweet spot be consistent? Or is the sweet spot gonna change every once in a while? Hoomst. Hoomst. Hoomst among us. Well, at least at this one moment right now, it's looking pretty synced to me. How's it looking to you guys? Does it look synced? Hopefully now it's gonna be causing no trouble. I mean, we are getting somewhere, right? Something's happening. Something's, you know. It's a good idea, Alex. I'm sorry it's not working perfectly.
What do you mean? Working great.
Yeah, but I'm sorry it's not just like you plugged it in and then could walk away.
Only way to do that is if you buy everything always top hand.
Which can't do that.
Then it won't ever be working just as it should. Because all the software is only for the top computers always.
That's rude. Thank you.
Don't thank me, it's not working. Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, it's working. It's kind of working. Let's just hope that it keeps working. Not gonna jinx it, just hopeful. Now we can go back to knitting, all right? I just want to get this dress knitted. I want to get several rows done in this dress. Rounds. I said this so many times through the tutorial. I was like, I'm on this row, I'm on this row, and then I would have to correct myself. Round, on this round. Excuse me. Rounds. I hope this one turns out as cute as that one. What is it, peekaboo? Yeah? Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet kitty. Hi. No, please. No. Don't headbutt my microphone. Yeah, you can headbutt me, though. That's no problem. I love when you do that. I love when you paw me. It's very cute. It's very cute, Pika. You sweet girl. Alright, back to the knit. What in the knit is going on around here? Now I'm just doing knit around. Just stockinette. Knit one time in each stitch around. No increases. I'm doing increases every 5 rounds. I think I said that already. And it looks very cute, I think. What else did I do this weekend? Oh, yesterday for dinner I made tilapia. 28 Fahrenheit with the sun out. It is cold. It's not that cold here. Actually, 28 Fahrenheit, it is that cold here, I think, because isn't 28 just a little bit below 0? We have -10 feels like -13. Oh god, the next 2 weeks, it's all below 10. -14, -15, -10, -20, -23, -18, -15, -13. So probably we will not have any snow leaving at least for 2 weeks. So that sucks. Hopefully the city has some budget left for snow removal. That's what we would hope for. But it probably doesn't. And we don't have heat. Oh my god, how are you surviving? How do you not have heat? Does the house not have heat, or are you just not like synced up to the city or something? Is that even legal to have a house with no heat? I feel like that's not legal in Canada. I don't think you can have a house with no heat. How do your pipes not freeze? I feel like... Do you just use fire? How do you keep yourself from freezing to death? Like, I'm kind of joking and I'm kind of not. That feels like punishment. No heat? We can't do that here. It has to stay very warm for me to not be a very unhappy lady. How's everybody else's, are you without power? Oh, I guess that's how you would have no heat. Are you without power? Are there houses that are without power right now? There probably are, right? Layers and blankets, and the heater hasn't been looked at for repair, and we emptied the pipes last night. Heaters and layers and in blankets. That's, that sounds miserable. To me, I don't think that would work. I think I would probably just leave the house and hang out at the mall or something. Yuck. Too chilly. That's awful. My heart breaks for those without heat in this cold. Yeah, that's something that I have major concerns about, is that we have a population of unhoused people, a pretty big population, because a lot of people, first of all, a lot of people have been unhoused in the last year, just because of the way the world has been going. More people have lost housing. So there's tons of people who have nowhere to go, and there's only so many beds at shelters, and there's only so many places to hang out. So I'm guessing public spaces like the mall or the library are going to be pretty much packed for the next couple of weeks because the unhoused population has nowhere to go. and it's freezing. It's so cold. Nobody can sleep outside right now. A lot of people sleep outside who are unhoused in our area. They literally, you can't survive. There's going to be someone who's dead in a tent. You know what I mean? These people who are unhoused, there's a lot of people with mental health problems. There's a lot of people who are struggling with addiction. And I'm just thinking, like, if you passed out drunk in the cold last night, you could have just frozen to death. Or if you are on some harder opiate, you'll just freeze to death. Your body won't wake itself up to get to warmth. And knowing how the fentanyl crisis is affecting my town, I won't be surprised when we hear about multiple people freezing to death, basically. Because the people who have addiction problems are still going to use, doesn't matter the temperature, they're not going to use less because it's cold. Let's see. There was almost 1 million houses without power in the US at noon yesterday. I assume there's way more now. That's scary. That's 1 million houses. There's 300 million people, but like assume 5 to a house. You know what I mean? That's 5 million people without heat. My first floor is so drafty. To help, I boil water on the stove to 1, put moisture in the air, and 2, heat the air. It's definitely sad, so hard. What I used to do in our old apartment, we had an apartment before where we didn't have control of the heat, so it would get really cold because the landlords just wouldn't adjust it depending on any temperature. And we would I would turn the oven on. I would just have the oven on. I'd bake something, but then I would just leave the oven on. And we would just have a hot oven warming our whole kitchen area. And when the landlord did their inspection, I told them, it's so cold in here that I have to bake when it's cold, and then I leave the oven on. And they go, oh, that's a waste of electricity. And I go, then turn up the heat. Turn up the heat 2 degrees. I like doing the boiling water as well. We don't have a really dry house because it's so old that it just stays kind of damp, so I don't really need to do the water boiling thing. But I used to do that in our old place. I would just put a cinnamon stick into a pot of water and put it on the stove, and then I'm like, technically I'm not just boiling water for heat. It's because I'm having a cinnamon stick in there. Turn the oven on and open the door to it. Yeah, that's what I do. Our oven opened like a crack, like you could open it just a little bit, and that's what I would do. I'd just have it open, warming up the place. Hey, if you're not going to heat my home and I'm paying, then I'm gonna find a new way to heat my home, a way that isn't dangerous. And I felt like the oven was less dangerous than a space heater because we had CJ at that time, and CJ would definitely knock over a space heater and burn down the whole house. In our farmhouse, we had a fire as our, we had oil as our main source and a fireplace as our secondary source, but we tried to use the fire as our primary source of heat because oil was so expensive. And I'm not gonna lie, having a fireplace in the house to stay warm was a vibe. It's not great. It's not a good situation. I don't think that is how I would like to have to heat my house, but it was pretty cozy to have a roaring fire and then just have us staying warm on the couch in front of the fire. It was kind of romantic. It's definitely sad. It's so hard. Yeah. I slept with a face mask on to keep my breathing tubes from drying out because of the cold air. Jeez Louise. I think you should have your heater looked at. Especially if there are pipes with running water. If you empty the pipes, that's good, but that might not be enough. Well, it'll be enough for those pipes, but, assuming there are more pipes. I need to try and eat. Ugh, but you have to get out of bed. Cold. Another benefit of having cats and dogs. Keeps you warm. I need to, straighten this pinky finger. I've been holding it like this for, a whole day yesterday. I need to just have something to hold it out. Maybe make some decaf cowboy coffee. Decaf cowboy coffee. What's cowboy coffee? Is that just when you pour the grounds into your mug and then try to avoid drinking the grounds because they sink to the bottom? What makes it cowboy? Show me the evidence. What is a cowboy coffee? Or is that when you boil water on the stove and add coffee to that? Is that cowboy coffee? The type of coffee I have is drip coffee, and I am fine with that. Man, how much I would love to have an espresso machine that I don't have to deal with or clean or do anything to. I love good coffee. I have zero interest in putting the effort in or having my counter space taken up by coffee. We have a coffee machine, but like maybe an espresso machine, but like ugh, I don't want to get those stupid pods. It's so expensive and like meh. The cats are still too afraid of the dog to snuggle with me, and it's just boiling in a pot. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cowboy coffee. Is it good, or is it more bitter, or is it how's cowboy coffee? You should have some cowboy candy to go with it. Some candied jalapenos. Jalapenos, if you will. Oh gosh. This dress is going to be very cute, and the little one that will wear it is going to look so cute in it. I think this is about a 4T. It may be a 3T, but I'm aiming for a 4T. I think I have some 3T stuff so that I can compare for size. It's good to me. Okay. Well, is it better than... Okay, is it worse than general coffee? Like, or is it the same as if I make a drip coffee? Like, you know what I mean? Like on a range from like pour over, no, espresso machine, pour over. What's it called? French press, drip. Where's it going? I have a cheap small espresso machine. I use Cuban coffee to press the pod. Minimal cleaning, maximum taste. Okay, the thing is, though, our kitchen... I hate appliances. I don't know. I hate all appliances. I hate them. I hate having them on my counter. I hate having to use them. I don't want a microwave. I know it's convenient. I hate how much counter space it takes up, and I don't want it. And I feel that way about most things that sit on the counter. We don't have a toast. We have a toaster. We don't have the toaster out, so we don't use a toaster because I don't want to have it on the shelf. And then people are like, just put it underneath and then take it out whenever you want to use it. No. So I don't have a toaster that I use, and I don't have a microwave. We have our kettle and we have our coffee maker. What else would sit on the countertop? I don't know what else would sit on the countertop, but I don't like anything on the countertop. It's not better than the cold brew we make normally, but it's warm and yummy for me. Okay, well, warm is good. So I think that instead of getting an espresso machine, I will just live on drip coffee, and then when I want a nice coffee, I'll go to a nice coffee place. I do need to find somewhere that isn't Starbucks, though, because unions and Starbucks being a shit place to work and whatever. But I do love the taste of a really nicely made fresh hot coffee, you know? We do not have a proper stove or oven, so our gadgets are important. Yeah, if you don't have a stove or oven, sure, then your gadgets are important. I get that. I definitely need a stove. I don't even know that I need an oven in reality. Like, I know that they generally come, it's one unit, is the oven with the stove. But, like, if I didn't have an oven, if they could build a stove that looked like the regular stove, but instead the oven space is built as storage, I'd be kind of okay with that. I do like to have an oven just because I do once in a while. I like to bake a cake or bake cookies or make a Dutch baby or like something like that where you need the oven. But like, that's probably like 4 times a year I need an oven, you know? So, I don't know. I like having the stove. The stove matters. I need to have the stove because that's how I cook most food. I enjoy cooking on a stove. So I don't think I could live without a stove, and I don't think I could live with like a hot plate as our stove. I think I do need an oven. But if they could make a hot plate that looked exactly like the top of an oven, I'd be cool with that. I really don't even need 4 burners though. I only use 2. I actually do, Rebecca, because our oven broke last year. It didn't break. It short-circuited when they were doing repairs to the something, whatever they were repairing that they had to turn the power off for, and then it wouldn't turn on anymore. And the way to fix it was to unplug it, but I couldn't move the oven because it was built in to the wall. Like there isn't anywhere for it can't come out because there's a windowsill in the way. Like I don't know how they even got it in. I think they put the stove in first and then built the cabinetry because you can't slide the stove forward and back. Anyway, so it didn't work, and it was awful to not have an oven that worked. And then when it worked again, the first thing I did was I made food in it. So what did I make? Pizza. We made pizza. But yeah, if they could make me a 2-burner, nah, I feel like I like it having 4 burners. I have plants covering 2 of the burners of my oven, of my stovetop. I have plants and my, what's it called? My mortar and pestle and, yeah, a jar of eggshells. That's what lives on the other side. I only use 2 of the burners. Look at how big it's getting. Isn't it cute? Look how cute it's gonna be. This one's gonna be so fun. Isn't that cute? Pink and green. It looks very, very, very pale pink. It is very pale pink, but it looks almost beige on camera, but it does have more of a ballerina pink. My husband bakes now. Muffins and brownies. My daughter wanted to make cakes. Oh, that's nice. I bought a cake mix on Saturday when we were grocery shopping because I thought, it's going to be a snow day tomorrow. I want to bake something. Because that's what my mom always did when we were little. During a snow day, you bake stuff. And I'm not a baker, so I was like, I'll buy a cake mix. And I bought cake mix and icing. The boxes are both sitting on the kitchen table. I did not make them. But I could do it today. That could be fun. Just a way to warm up the house a little. And also then the whole house will smell like chocolate. Maybe I could give one of the cakes to the neighbors, because usually it's 2 cakes. That might be nice. I don't have a muffin tin anymore. Oh my god, hi. Didn't realize your face was right here. I heard you jump. Hi, baby. Sweet kitty. Yes, yes, peekaboo. Or yes, yes, Beelzebub. Kiss, kiss. So I'm doing my hand taming with the birds. Every morning I have them come out by jumping on my hand. They have to jump on my hand for me to take them out of the cage now, and it's working. Gary, I still have 0 bites. I have not been bit in however long ago this bite was. Peekaboo. Honey. Hey. Peekaboo. Pika. Baby girl. That's my microphone. She said, okay, I guess I'll just sit right here like a loaf. I'll just go here. Right by these scissors. A comfy loaf. His last cake was a carrot cake. Oh, carrot cake's delicious. Does he do things like that from scratch? Like, is he, like, grating carrots? What did I do yesterday? I made Alex lunch yesterday. Oh, I filmed yesterday. I worked. Wait, I had a whole work day yesterday. I felt like I skipped out working on Friday. So I spent all day Sunday filming, working, and it was so bright because of the snow. So it's beautiful. Excuse me. Speaking of birds, thank you for introducing me to the one that says, goodness, I'm obsessed. What happened? I love that one. Oh, what happened? Goodness. God, I love that. He has bought the mix. ADHD is hard enough. Okay. I mean, I agree. I saw the carrot cake available there, and in my head I was like, I have carrots in the fridge, so I can't make carrot cake from a box. That's what my brain said, so we went with Devil's Food Cake. You know what? You've inspired me. I'm going to make the cake today. I'm going to make Devil's Food Cake, but I'm going to add a bunch of eggs so that it's dense, because I find the cake mix from the grocery store way too light and fluffy. When I eat a chocolate cake, I want to feel it clogging my arteries as it goes down my throat. Like, I want it dense and chocolatey. When it's too airy, I could eat the whole cake. And that's, like, not hard. Like, eating a whole cake from a cake box, I could definitely do it in one sitting. I'd probably break it up into 2 sittings, like, because I'm an adult, but like, I could probably eat it all in one sitting. But if you add a bunch of eggs, see, I bake with my heart. I don't bake with my brain. This is why I can't do it without a cake mix box, because in my head, I'm like, the cake mix box is perfect. I can edit perfect and I won't ruin it. You know what I mean? Whereas if I start from scratch, I might be like, let's add a little more sugar. Let's add just a bit of vanilla. Like I end up screwing up the proportions. But with a cake mix box, I don't really mind screwing up the proportions, so I just add more eggs or more egg yolks. I don't know how to bake, but I do know how to feel, and that usually helps me. With cooking, that is definitely how I cook. I cook from my heart. Like last night, it was kind of a miss, I will say, because I cooked from my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I cooked from my heart, and I got a, I think it's called an Asian sweet potato, and it looks so pretty. Let me show you how it looks. It's humongous. I got 2 of them this week because they were on sale. Let me show you it. Is it an Asian sweet potato or a Chinese sweet potato? I don't remember. It's one of the 2. We've also been getting farm eggs, from his coworker. They're all sizes and colors. My kids are freaked out by having to wash them. I have an egg washer. Can I show it to you? I don't know why it's on my desk right now, but you said that, and now I'm here to show you. It's silicone. Look at this. That's what the inside of it looks like. This is what it looks like. It can stick onto your sink, and you put the egg inside, and you could just twist. You just hold the egg, and then you could twist it, and it gets all the dirt off of it. I got this for when I get eggs from my parents. It makes washing them so much easier. And since it's silicone, you can flip it inside out to wash it, which is very good. So that's cool. They're freaked out by having to wash them. I get it, though. Anyway, here's the sweet potato I got. And I thought, it's an either Asian or Chinese. I don't remember what it was called. I know that I should know, but Asian sweet potato or Chinese sweet potato? Chinese sweet potato. I think it's Chinese sweet potato because I also got Asian pears, which are really yummy. I never get those. So anyway, I thought this was going to be purple inside because the regular sweet potatoes are orange inside. It's white inside, and it has no flavor, and it's grainy. It's grainy. It's unpleasant to eat. We ate it, but I had a miss where I chopped it up I cubed it, if you will, and then I had it on a pan with some olive oil, salt and pepper, a little bit of taco seasoning, a little bit of garlic. Did I put anything else interesting in there? I think that's it. And then I waited until they were 75% cooked. Then I added tomato paste and pesto and some water, and I stirred that all together, and I added my beets. I'm eating beets a lot right now because apparently they're high in lysine, and I can try and avoid, if I eat high lysine foods, I can also eat chocolate. So I'm using this as an experiment. Beets are very high in lysine and easy for me to eat, and so is cheese. Beets, cheese, and yogurt are the way I'm getting my lysine. So I'm trying to balance my amino acids to prevent a cold sore outbreak. It's an experiment because I am someone who lives with cold sores, so I'm trying to find a way to manage it by paying attention to those amino acids. Apparently, it's legit. Apparently, without the amino acid arginine, the virus has a hard time replicating, and arginine is found in chocolate. Lysine is its counterpart. As long as your lysine proportion is higher than your arginine proportion, then the virus will not replicate. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I'm trying it because when you get cold sores, we got a little glitch there. When you get cold sores, you'll do anything. So, what was I trying to say? Oh, that's why there's beets in our dinner. So anyway, I did beets and sweet potatoes, and then I asked Alex, what would you like? We're having tilapia, beets, and sweet potatoes. Would you like pasta or rice, or is the potatoes enough? And he said, pasta. And I said, okay. So I made pasta with tomato pesto sauce with beets and sweet potatoes. It was not great. It was fine. It tasted fine. The flavors were fine, but the sweet potatoes texture was so yucky. It was not like a regular sweet potato. It was very yucky. And I didn't even finish eating mine because I did not like the texture. But then we had tilapia, and the tilapia was delightful. I do love tilapia. I like fish. Good morning, Slinky. Hey, AJ, good morning. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you guys come in. Thumb up, thumb up. Click the button down here. And so that was a bit of a disappointment, that dinner, but it was still good because tilapia is yummy. I don't know what to make today. I think today will be a pork tenderloin day. Pork tenderloin is like the only cheap meat now where I live. Everything else seems to be like very expensive. Like paying $4.99 a pound for ground beef is the sale price now. And I know that's fine. That's the sale price. That's what it costs. But like, rude. I remember it being a way less. But either way, it doesn't matter. This is just the life this is the cards we were dealt. Anyway, pork tenderloin. Done. Thank you, AJ. Or Slinky, thank you. Looks like we're getting a little bit of glitching going on. Hopefully not too much. We're trying something new today. The whole system. Everything has changed in my live streaming system. I have a new computer underneath my desk, which is supposed to cure my problems. So far, it's cured some of them. It has created new problems, but it did cure some of them. We're going to get it working. By the time 100,000 subscribers hits, totally, we're going to be so back. We're back, baby. That's what it feels like anyway. We had a couple of glitches there.
Huh?
A couple of glitches.
What?
Just like the old way where it freezes for a sec.
What freezes?
My picture.
How is this computer been frozen?
I don't think the whole computer, but the camera, like this. I don't know if it's the whole computer because nothing else is doing anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand if you're...
When I open Discord, the audio unsyncs.
Okay.
So.
Is it better or worse than what you had before?
Better.
Much better or not much better?
It has opened new problems, but it's closed other problems.
Are these problems worse or better than the other ones?
I don't know yet. If I have to adjust the milliseconds often, then it'll be worse.
Well, I'll try Ethernet by Wednesday because, like I said, it's Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. So the Ethernet might correct that part?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, we have a whole new system.
I'll plug it right now because the whole thing will go off.
Yeah. Anyway, it's, I think the video quality is better.
I just want your overall experience. If you want to surf the web, if you want to share something.
I can't do that still. I can't surf the web.
What?
I can't surf the web.
Why?
Because it causes it to completely unsync. And then it doesn't fix when I close it.
Okay, so, but you weren't able to do it at all before.
Right, without it freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't really do it at all now because then my audio gets desynced.
Yeah, it's because of Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. Are we not synced right now, Candace? Hold on. Let's try 400.
Sorry?
I'm just doing 400 again.
You was like 380.
Well, it's not synced.
Has anything changed? Did you open or close anything?
I don't know. No? I don't think so. Not since...
Changing settings without knowing what was wrong. What was the previous setting?
The previous setting was 380 and I just upped it to 400. Have you talked seeds recently? I just noted yesterday that my pansies and snapdragons sprouted. You're already starting your seeds, Slinky? That stresses me out. I am not there yet. I don't even have my grow lights. Like, I don't have anything planned. I don't have my dirt. I don't have my seed starting stuff. No, I haven't even started. You've started snapdragons and pansies? I mean, I guess those ones will go outside first, but still, I'm nowhere near there. I think I'm going to be waiting until mid-February to even start because I just don't think I have the space or the, like, available bandwidth right now. Let me count how many rounds I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. How's the audio now? Is it looking more synced? Are we synced up? I'm not a doctor or an engineer. Alex, that's your job, literally. He's like, did you do something different? I don't know. I don't think so. I've done nothing. I've got no idea. Video is behind the audio. Okay, so that's good to know. Let me do less, because this is sync offset 400 milliseconds after the video. So now let's change it to 350 or 360. And now let's see if that's closer. Is it closer? I think that'll be better. Hopefully. You guys just give me, hi baby, your feedback. You're good. I'm starting them early. Hey, stop. And then bringing them, stop, to the hoop house where I'll be working to grow on a bit. And then selling at the big sale in the end of March. Oh, good idea. How many have you started? Stop. I just want to headbutt your microphone. I just want to headbutt your microphone. Can't I just headbutt your microphone? The answer is no. All right, well, I'm not selling any at a seed thing, but I still want to start seeds. It's actually just about time to put the poppies outside and the Clarkia mountain garland, and who else can go out at this time? Audio first, then the lips move. Audio first, then the lips move. So I think that means if the audio is... No, so that means I want the delay to be larger for the audio. So 380 seems to be the right spot. 10 1020 trays worth, 72 plugs each. 72 plugs in... Huh? Was your name previously Marina in Christ? Rebecca? No, that's two different people. Rebecca is a different person. Marina in Christ is a person who comes that is different. Different people. 10-20 trays. What does that mean, 10-20 trays? Do they hold 1020 in? But you only have 72 plugs each? I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah. However, I am not going to be starting that many seeds. I am going to be starting a 1020 tray is like a 1 foot by 3 foot tray. Oh, it has a, okay, the 1020 is a name. Okay, so 72 plugs and you have 10 of them. 720 snapdragons. Definitely you don't need that many. Confirmed. Are you growing just a snapdragon mix, or do you have a variety that you're doing? I'm doing the Chantilly, Madame Butterfly Chantilly snapdragons again this year. I loved them last year. They were great for bouquets, but they were also just really pretty and nice to look at. The only thing I don't love is that so many of them came out yellow, and it's fine. Yellow is fine, but I'm not aiming for yellow, you know? Yellow's not the goal. Yellow and orange are not the goal in my garden. Pink is always the goal, and then yellow and orange happen, you know? What do you think from the back? Do you think Peekaboo looks skinnier? I think she looks skinnier. Do you think you're skinnier, Peekaboo? You a skinny kitty? Look at this skinny butt. Hi. She's just a sweet baby. She wants like rough pets. Here. Oh, you want? You want that rough pet. She wants that rough, scratchy pet. Is that good? See those ears come forward? She's not mad. That's a happy girl. This right here is a happy cat. Look at that face. You happy? Is that what you wanted? Some good scritches on your jawbone? Right there? She's basically skin and bones. That's what Alex says every morning. She's starving, Laura. The cat's starving. She's never eaten anything in her life. There. That's what you get from me. Now you're on your own. She's gonna do a whoa. Good job. 6 Snapdragon varieties and 4 pansy varieties. This year, the pansies I'm doing are white, and the Johnny Jump Ups again. I liked those. I just scattered the seeds. I only had like 2 or 3 plants show up underneath my whole like over canopy of the garden. They showed up on the ground later, and they were very cute. So I definitely think I want those again. But I have a white pansy, and it's called like Giant White Pansy. Are you knitting a dress for yourself? I missed that info, I guess. No, I'm knitting a dress for this size is 4T, and I made it also in baby size. So this is the shape of the dress. It's just like a really basic square neckline, and then it just sort of goes out A-line. And this is the one that I made in the size 12 months. And now I'm also making one in a 4T size. We'll see how they look. I think they're going to be cute. Skeletal. She's basically skeletal. My cat. She's starved. Look at the starvation on this. Look at these skinny little cheeks. Look at this skinny neck. Look at this skinny, what's this called? Primordial. Don't you bite me. I have avoided being bitten by my pets for a while. Don't you bite me. I'm allowed to touch your tummy. Anyway, yeah, this cat, doesn't she look like she's starving? You can't feel her ribs at all. You can't feel any of her bones. Can't feel her spine. We're still working on it, okay? We're still working on it. She's in a weight loss group. Aren't you, Peekaboo? She's not actually in any groups. She's trying on her own. There's no cat Ozempic, so she just has to go on cat diet food. Anyway, this dress is for a small child. I started before I had thought about it, and for those reasons, it may be a size that doesn't make sense for anyone. But we're going to hope that it turns out really, really good and really, really cute, and everything is great. She's so cute, though, isn't she? I do love being surrounded by my pets. That makes me feel nice. Although, Peekaboo, I know that you're shedding a bunch of hair onto that dress, and I don't love that. I feel like I could already get a longer cable and it would be fine. Oh, I have a cat hair taking over my life. My cat is below 6 kilograms, and I feel great about it. 6 kilograms? I do not think that my cat is below 6 kilograms. I don't know, but I don't believe her to be... Let me think. How much do I think she actually weighs? She definitely weighs more than 10 pounds. I don't know. She's just a fat cat, and she's in the process of becoming at least a little bit leaner. But you have to exercise, and Peekaboo has zero interest in that. She is not wanting to exercise, and she will play for a minute, and then she'll lie down, and she says, I'm good, I don't need to play anymore. I'll just watch you play with the toys. What is it, Beelzebub? What is it? You want to sit with me? What do you think? You want to come here? Want to come here? You wanna? Come here. You want me to come get you, or you want to jump? I can't tell what she's trying to tell me. Do you want me to come get you? No, you don't. Okay. That's fine. You don't have to. The bird's trying to get my attention, but also doesn't want me to pick her up, so. No thank you, Beelzebub. No thank you. No one wants to hear you. She was always 6 or 6.5, and the vet always looked at me like, too fat. This time the vet was not looking at me with that judgmental face. Oh, amazing. The vet was like, you're a good mom, and you were like, thank you. Peekaboo can't be a free-fed cat, unfortunately. That's the type of cat that I want. I want a cat where you just fill the bowl. That's what CJ was. You just fill the bowl, put it on the floor. Some point today, the cat is going to eat all the food. Not all at once, but at some point today. Whereas Peekaboo is eating all of it right now. And then she's going to sleep all day. She's not a... She's not a free feed type cat. But I need to work with her gums. Oh no. Oh, that's something I also did yesterday. I cut Toby's nails and I also cleaned his teeth. I have a little dental kit for dogs, and it comes with those little picks that you have at the dentist to scrape off plaque, and they are sharp, so you have to be really careful, but Toby is very patient and good. I lifted up his mouth and started scraping with the thing, and he just like lied down on his side. He's like amazing. So he was super easy to clean his teeth, but I got he had hard plaque on the back teeth. On the top, on the bottom they were perfect, but on the top he had hard plaque. I got it all off. Like, I chipped it off with the little pick. He was fine, no bleeding, no drama. I was able to clean his bottom front fangs, which get really grimy, and he was smelling disgusting. His breath was smelling really bad. I swear to God, this morning he came and he licked my face. No smell. Like, no yucky smell at all. So, that's pretty cool. Toby, leave her alone. New sticker! Do you like them? You like the stickers? I did a different one for the birds because I feel like they should both be in the sticker because they're both birds. It's not just one birds. I love when the birds sound like they're back talking under their breath. I call it gossiping. I say that's when they're gossiping about me because they definitely sound like they're shit talking me. It sounds rude. The dream. My cat is a nightmare for that. Yeah, I have never even looked at Peekaboo's teeth. Toby, you leave my birdie alone. You leave her alone. She's allowed to be here. Anyway, I've never even looked at Peekaboo's teeth ever because that's never been allowed. Let me see how many rounds I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, that's just not happening. Peekaboo and I we don't have that kind of relationship. I can't go inside of her mouth. That's crazy. She's totally good to have her nails trimmed. Toby doesn't like it, but he'll tolerate it. Peekaboo doesn't care at all. Like, it's not like she's very easy to cut her nails. Speaking of which, I do need to cut her nails because she's been swiping at Toby for literally no reason. So I just want to make sure she doesn't catch him with her nail. Toby and Peekaboo have been like teenagers this last weekend. Peekaboo whines like meow all the time at Toby and swipes him, hits him with her paw. And then Toby mauls her face, goes rah, 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 and like he like bites her face like this. Rah, 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 and she just sits there. She doesn't even react like what he's doing is happening. And then she like headbutts him. But they also snuggle. So it's like they're dramatic right now. They're just being dramatic. Nobody's hurting anybody, but everybody's in a drama, which is fine. Cats and dogs, you know. I know Toby wants to be the big dog in the house, but he forgets that he's literally 4.5 pounds, and Peekaboo is so many more pounds than that. Peekaboo, what are your teeth like? Actually, now that you're here, can I do your nails? If you're gonna be here anyway, you know? If you're gonna be here anyway, we should just cut your nails while you're here. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Good boy, Toby. Your nails are already perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Come here. Come sit in my lap. It's easier for me. Oh, it's too cold for this. Animals just play, and their play is fighting. Ah, true. It's called playing. Just calm down. What Toby's doing? When he barks at the birds? I just don't want that to become what the game is. Bark at the birds. And also the way he and Peekaboo behave with each other, I do not interfere, so I'm not worried about it. It's just, they're both dramatic. Hold on. It's okay. Good girl. I just want your front claws not to catch Toby's little tiny body, you know? Where's that one? Show me that little sharp one. Toby hates when I cut this one, but you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Look at her. Look at how patient this cat is. Good girl. Here's my baby. What a good girl. There. Oh, him and Pika? Yeah, just calm down. I'm not upset about it. It's not dramatic. It's playtime. It's dramatic. It's not playtime. It's when when Peekaboo tries to eat something of Toby's, he goes and mauls her face, and then she just sort of walks away. And if she walks near his food bowl, he mauls her face, even if she's just walking by. And he doesn't have any teeth, so like him mauling her doesn't do anything. But what he's doing is he's going like that. And Peekaboo just does what she did to me. She just sits there and handles it. But when she does it, it might be playtime. When he does it, I don't know about that. When she does it, it's definitely playtime. She's just here to cause drama. She's a little drama queen. Look at these tiny little toes. Put those toes away. Can I have one of those toes? Can I have that foot? Can I have this foot? Can I just have your foot? No? Okay. Anyway, Peekaboo maybe. Peekaboo is kind of playful. Toby, he's really playful with toys. He loves toys. He growls and fights and drags them, and he'll shake them shakes his head like he's gonna kill whatever it is. Someday that dog would love to catch a squirrel. He never will because he's 4.5 pounds, but he would love to, you know? He thinks he could. He definitely thinks he could. Is that what you're telling me? Hi, Tobe. Hi, Tobe. Come here. Good boy. Hi, good morning. Good morning. You want to come here? Oh, okay. Okay, you can go there. Good boy. Such a good boy. Anyway, the birds play with Toby. The problem is Toby gets barky when he's playing, and I'm not interested in incentivizing him to bark. But him and the birds are playing. He paws them. He chases them down. They jump off of their cage and flutter down. He chases them and then hits them with his paw, and then they chase him around. And he, like, darts around like he's going to avoid getting bit. And I tell him every single time, you're going to get bit. The bird is going to bite you if you screw around with them too long. But so far, no bite. It'll happen. Toby will get bit by the birds. It hasn't happened yet. And I'm sure after it happens, the attitude towards the birds will shift entirely. However, at this point, he thinks they are a lot of fun. He thinks they are his buddies, and he thinks he's supposed to chase them. And they know this. So they kind of screw around with him, which I think is fun. I think Toby would do well with another dog. I will say that. I think he would enjoy having a dog in the house because he does want to rough play. He's just got nobody to do it with. Like, he rough plays his toys, and he rough plays with me. I mean, with my arm. Not obviously all of me, because he's 4.5 pounds. But, like, I go like this with my arm on the bed, and he, like, chases it and growls, and it's very cute. But I think he would do well with another dog. I think he would be able to, like, rough play, which I think would be so cute. Thunder never rough played with anything ever, so the idea that Toby could is kind of fun. And whatnot. Go. Oh, deep breath, everybody. Quick glitch in the system. Oh, we're lost. We've disappeared. Baby doll, it stopped working again. Oh, never mind, it started. Nope, it stopped again. Come on, computer, you can do it. Okay, it's working again. Sorry. Unfrozen. All is well. Ooh. I think it's synced up better now, too. Good. You back. I'm back. Here I am. It came back.
Woke up?
Yeah, I woke up. And it actually woke up closer, synced.
Was it just your computer video, or was it your OBS stuff?
I don't know.
Your video is a different thing now, right? It's a separate entity. Then there's everything else.
Okay, did the audio glitch you guys? Did the audio freeze or just the video?
I think you kind of just take for what audio is for today, because we have to do Ethernet.
Yeah. What I mean is, if the audio glitched, then I can tell you it was OBS. If the audio didn't glitch, then it would just be the video.
Right.
So I'm just pretty much waiting on Candace to tell me if the audio glitched also. No, the audio did not glitch. Just the video. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Hey, click the thumbs up button. Have you not done it yet? If you haven't clicked the thumbs up button, then you better. It looks like this, somewhere down here. Click it.
Also, when you ask a question, don't forget there's a delay.
I know. There's a delay. Yeah, I'm like 30 seconds in the future. So, hope that's exciting for you. $16 likes. Thanks, guys. I wonder, can we hit 20 today? What do you think? Are we going to hit 20? Oh, this week when we went grocery shopping, I also bought new fruit. Mini glitch just unsynced ya. Well, hopefully a mini glitch will resync me. You know, what are you gonna do? We're just gonna keep going. Hopefully it just figures its way out. Anyway, I ended up buying a bunch of new produce that I don't usually buy. I bought Asian pears, which look like apples but taste like pears, but they're like, if pears are wine, Asian pears are champagne. It's just bubblier. It's just a little bubblier. And they're very tasty. And I didn't know I was going to like them, but they're mostly texture, and I like that texture. Very crisp. And then I also got some kind of tangerine that has green skin, and it's ugly, but it's fine that it's ugly because it tastes nice on the inside. And then what else did I get? I also got Fuji apples. Usually we get, what do we usually get? Gala. We usually get Gala. I got Fuji. And then instead of regular orange sweet potato, I got the Asian sweet potato. So fingers crossed, all that produce is yummy. Also, grapes were on sale this week, which is great. So I got 2 big bags of green grapes. So we are going to be eating lots of grapes this week. I'm not going to be eating lots of grapes this week because guess what I found out? They're high in arginine. Everything is high in arginine. So rude. But you do need arginine to heal from stuff. It's like amino acids. Anyway. It's going to be... The stream is going to change. It's going to be a new system. We're still working out the kinks, but the new system is going to create clearer video for you. So you're going to see nice, clear video. And you're going to have nice, clean audio. And the videos that I put out tutorial-wise are going to have way cleaner audio than before because I have new microphones. So basically we are on an improvement streak. Probably by the end of February, I am going to be a whole new person with a whole new stream that is just clean and clear and under control. That's the hope. But for now, we're just working it out. What's bad about arginine? So nothing's bad about it. It's just an amino acid, but there is some connection between that amino acid and the virus that causes cold sores. So the amino acid arginine, when exposed to cells that have the cold sore virus in it, arginine feeds the cold sore virus so that the cold sore virus has the opportunity to divide and replicate, which then allows it to take over other cells, which then causes a cold sore. So arginine is that amino acid. The opposite of arginine is lysine. So if you have lysine getting exposed to those cells, they are going to diminish the energy being given to the cold sore virus. Therefore, it won't be able to replicate. If it can't replicate, my body does not allow a cold sore to show up on my lips. So if I eat something high in arginine for a bunch of days in a row, like if I eat a whole chocolate bar today and tomorrow, and I have not a lot of lysine heavy foods, the arginine can cause my cells to let the virus replicate, giving me a cold sore. So what I've been doing is trying to keep my amino acids arginine lower than lysine. So I'm not like doing macros or anything fancy. All I'm doing is I know foods that are high in lysine and I know foods that are high in arginine. The only high arginine foods that I really care about are chocolate and nuts. Those 2 things are high in arginine. So if I want to eat chocolate or nuts, I pair them with a high lysine food. So if I want to have chocolate, I'll make sure that I have a yogurt before, because yogurt is high in lysine. I'll have some cheese after. Cheese is high in lysine, or I'll have some meat. Basically meat, cheese, and yogurt. Milk products and meat products are high in lysine. So if I can keep it balanced to where I have more lysine than arginine, then the cold sore virus won't be able to replicate based on the amino acids. It could still replicate if I get sick and my immune system starts to have a hard time, or if I get really stressed and my immune system has a hard time. Those 2 things, there's 3 factors basically: stress, illness, and amino acids. I can't really control all of them, but I can kind of control the amino acids one. So I'm trying to. I don't know if it's working. I mean, I haven't had a cold sore in, knock on wood, by Katrina. I haven't gotten one in a bit. So, I don't know if it's working or if also I'm just not sick and not stressed. Like, it's all three together. But if I'm sick and stressed, I will tell you I'm not going to eat any chocolate. If I'm sick and stressed, I'm not going to eat any nuts. I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible because cold sores are literally hell. And if you don't experience them, I'm so happy for you. But if you do experience them, you already know they suck so bad and they hurt and they're uncomfortable and I don't want them. And also, I can't kiss my nephews and my nieces. I can't be close to them when I have one because I don't want to spread it to them. Anyway, so I'm just trying to take into consideration if I eat something high in arginine, I want to also eat something high in lysine. That's how I'm playing it right now. And so far, I don't know, but I believe in my head that it's helping. Could be a placebo. It could be that I think I'm in control, so I'm not stressed. That's possible. But it makes me feel better about eating chocolate because I had given up chocolate pretty much entirely for the last couple of months because I've been dealing with a lot of cold sores, and so I thought I'll just stop having chocolate, and my cold sores haven't really picked up, so maybe it's working. But I really like chocolate, so I'm trying to find a way that I can still have chocolate. And currently it's that I have to have like yogurt or cheese around that, which, like, that's not hard for me. Yogurt and cheese are both delicious. So technically nothing bad about arginine. If you have no cold sore virus in you, this is not something you need to concern yourself with. But if you do have the cold sore virus in you, or if you have the other kind of cold sore related virus, I would argue that probably works for that too. Anyway, now we're going to have a bunch of comments from bots on this live stream saying, I had my cold sores cured by Dr. Braun, or whatever doctor is made up. I will delete them, but don't click any of the links in the comments. Just because the bots are here. You know? Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm not taking a lysine supplement. I'm just currently using food. But if I wanted to, maybe I could do a lysine supplement as well. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, seems right, Candace. I think it seems possible. Only if they subscribe. Yeah. Only if you subscribe, bots. Subscribe to my channel. And that goes for all of you. If you're not subscribed, you're coming here watching the live stream and you're not subscribing, I think you should. We are like a good team. This is like a really nice group of people. And we hang out 3 times a week. It's like totally worth subscribing and joining us. I kind of want to move back so you can see more of my knitting. There. Now you can see what it looks like as I knit around. You guys have any good plans for today? My plan is to try and finish knitting that dress so that I can finish the video. Oh, I have a tutorial coming out tomorrow. I hope that you're excited for it because I am. It's been finished for a couple days. It is, I don't know how long it is, but it's a good video, I think. It's like 12 or 13 minutes long, and it's how to finish a knitted sweater. So if you're interested in knowing all of the things you need to do to finish a sweater that you've knitted, check that video out. It will be coming out tomorrow. And yeah, and then the next video coming out will be for this baby dress, which I'm hoping I will finish filming for today. That would be ideal. That way I could film something else tomorrow. What would you like me to film next? Julia said she wants me to do bloomers, like baby bloomers, but I don't know how to do that, so I didn't say no, but I didn't say yes, you know? Peekaboo's just wagging her tail angrily. What are you mad about? Just life. Just mad about life. Cats are just, you know, it's just the way they are. I do love how this knit looks. I love stockinette stitch. It's just so pretty. Working in the round on knit, first of all, a million fast. It's so fast. Puffy shorts. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that either. I don't know how to do that shape. Like, am I making it as a flat piece, or do I work it in the round? You know, that's what I'm thinking about. Or do I just work in the round and then attach a crotch? Like 2 small puffy sleeves. I think 1 small puffy sleeve, and then we just sew the crotch in the middle. Don't you think? Like if we make a shape like this shape essentially, like have something where it starts off a little bit more narrow and widens, then that bottom will be wider, and then we could just sew the crotch like closed, and then it'll have legs, right? So maybe I can make bloomers. We'll see. Something I like doing is making things with no idea what I'm doing. It's like one of my hobbies, aka look at this dress or that dress or any of my recent sweater projects. I don't like following patterns. I like figuring it out on my own. But sometimes that doesn't go well. Hopefully this time it will. Then add a frill. On each leg, totally. Well, Julia said she wants bloomers for underneath Elizabeth's dress because she thinks it would be really cute. And I said, if I can figure it out, I will. If I can't figure it out, I won't. And she said, fair. Actually, I think she said deal. She says deal a lot because Alistair says deal. First we use the potty and then we can play with the puzzle. Deal? Deal. That's what he do. You are all wise. You can figure it out. I have all of you to ask the questions of, so I think I can figure it out because of that. Knowing that you guys are here to give me guidance, I'm like not worried, because anytime I'm really confused, you guys have helped me. Ugh. Ugh. That was a good one. I need to drink some water because I just got nauseous. I kind of want to get a longer cable so that we can see actually how wide it is. What do you think? Well, guess what? I don't care. I'm going to do that. Draw out a pattern first. For the bloomers, yeah, I will. I'm not starting the bloomers right now. I just want us to put a larger cable on the dress so that we can see actually how wide it's getting, so I can determine when to stop. I just need to put these under hot water for a sec, so you guys just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Oh, peekaboo, Miss Peekaboo, you are so freaking cute. All right. I will definitely draw out a pattern first because I am a professional. I'm not going to half-ass those bloomers. I could probably get bloomers done in an afternoon, right? Maybe. We'll see. All right, I'm using a longer cable now because I want to see how wide the dress really is. So I'm just changing my knitting needles right now. And I'm going to start knitting onto the new cable with the same needle. There. Who names their kid Macaulay? Macaulay. Is that a name? Macaulay Culkin? Macaulay? Macaulay? What's that about? You know? What's the weirdest name you've ever come across? I'm not talking, like, weird to you, like, if it's a culturally different name. I'm talking, like, a weird name. What do you think a weird name you've come across? For me, it was Laura. That was the weirdest name I'd ever come across, because I was working at a... Where was I working when I met that person? It was either at the engraving store or at the phone store. I don't recall. But I remember needing to take down her name and her saying Laura and me saying, okay, writing it down. And then she said, it's not spelled like that. And I said, Laura? And then she said, no. And I was like, how do you spell Laura? And then she said, Lorah. Laura. So for me, that was the weirdest one. Laura. Lorah. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. What are you doing? I feel like when people get too creative with the spelling, it looks bad, you know? There's some creativity with spelling that can be okay, you know? Like when people do Jordan with a Y-N. Okay, fine. When they do R-E-I-G-N instead of R-A-I-N for rain. Sure. But L-O-R-A-H instead of L-A-U-R-A? It's a little odd, you know? I don't think I have any other good ones. Peekaboo, you can't play with that. That's a knitting cable. Hey there, Winged Matchbox. Good morning. Nice to see you. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope you are having a good Monday. I plan on having a very good Monday, a very good productive Monday. Since we're pretty much trapped inside. Not literally, but like kind of. It's very, 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 very lots of snow. None of the sidewalks are plowed. And I'm sure garbage is going to be delayed a day, the garbage pickup, because of the snowstorm. All the schools are closed. It's gonna be a good time. I'm glad my sister and her family get to have a fun day. She has kids and her husband's a teacher, so snow days actually mean something to them. Whereas for me, a snow day is just the same as any other day. You know? Alright, we're about halfway through getting these onto the new cable. I think the new cable's way too long, but we're just gonna... Hey! Hey! Toby's like, what is Peekaboo playing with? Is she allowed? Is she allowed to do that? It's okay, Toby. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Peekaboo's just a crazy cat, that's all. Give it back. These are my cables. Pretty much love you all. Hold on. Pretty much love you all. Go see. Pretty much love you all. Gotta go. See you Wednesday. Sounds good. Sounds good, Michelle. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good time till then. Stay hydrated. Wear sunscreen if you're going outside. That goes for all of you. At least on your face, make sure you put sunscreen on because you might think it's winter. But when the snow is like this, you can get sunburned real bad because with a bunch of snow and the sun reflecting, you might be like, oh, I got a wind burn. No, you probably got a sunburn from the sun. So wear sunscreen, even if you're like, it's cold. That's weird. I'm wearing sunscreen right now. Only on my face, but still. Since my sister gave me this tube of face sunscreen in the summer, I've been using it every morning. I don't reapply though, so like I get as much coverage as doing it in the morning. Anyway, hydrated. Stay hydrated and stay sunscreened. But we'll see you on Wednesday. Almost done. We got almost all of it on the cable. So we'll be able to see really, really how long it is. How long it is for real, or how wide it is for real. And we can determine if we should keep increasing or if we should stop increasing. You guys can help me determine that after I get the cable out. Okay, just a few more stitches and we're going to be all the way around. So you'll be able to see. I hope that it's like not too wide. I hope it's not increasing too often. Maybe I'll have to do increases every 10 rounds. We'll see. Depends on what it's looking like. Cool. Right? Cool. Okay, so now I'll reattach this needle to the other side. Gorgeous. Done with you for now. Also, I've kept this room pretty clean for like, I think 2 weeks now, which for me, very, very good. Okay, here we go. Here's the full width right now of the dress. Let me just spread it out so you can see it all. There. There's the width right now. I know this looks like it's baby sized, but it's actually sized for a 4-year-old. This will fit over a 4-year-old's head. This will fit a 4-year-old's arms. And then the dress is just gonna keep going down. I think I might do less increases for a little while. I might do it every 10 rounds because I feel like it's already getting pretty wide and I don't want it to be heavy. Like I don't want it to feel like a heavy sweater when the child wears it, or else they're not gonna want to wear it and then all this knitting will be for nothing. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch to every 10 rounds for my increases now. But it's cute. It's gonna be really pretty. I hope I'm gonna have enough yarn. I started saying I hope I have enough yarn, but I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, so where are we in our increases? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on our 4th round. I actually don't want to use this size cable though. It's too long. I'm gonna have to do a magic loop. So I already have changed my mind about what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go right back to the short cable. What are you doing, Laura? What are you doing? It'll be hard to knit on this long of a cable, you know? Oh, that one will be better. That might have been the one I was already using. Hold on. Everybody hurts. Okay. Beauty, beauty, beauty. It's all going very well. By the way, for my avid viewers, how's the stream look? How's the sync going? How's the video quality, audio quality? How are we looking? How are we feeling? Hopefully it's good now. Fingers crossed it's gotten a little better. But why are you doing that? Stop it. Okay. All right. No sync. Thank you, Candace. At least you're honest. It's no sync right now. Got it. Everything else is okay, just not synced. All right, well, you win some, you lose some. I'm switching the cable size again, just because it's too big. Video lagging slightly. Video is lagging slightly. So if the audio is too early, okay. Now, is the audio closer?
Pika's eating this plant, Laura.
Don't let her.
I can't. I want to be here.
Well, get her away from it for now and say no.
Proof on here somewhere.
Oh, she already ate it and pulled it out of the pot.
Sorry, I just noticed.
Pika. She pulled it out.
Sorry.
Devil cat. Look, she ripped off all the leaves off my little Dracaena.
She's not eating the other one.
She's not?
She's now eating this
Well, take her off the table.
one. She'll jump back in.
Yeah, spray her with water. She was eating that one?
Yeah.
Pika.
She's their tree.
I think she's just mad because she hasn't been fed yet. Great, thank you. You could just put them back on the oven.
She'll jump up.
Well, what are we gonna do? Ow, actually it looks pretty much synced right now. That's good. Hopefully it looks synced for you guys. I switched it a little bit, so fingers crossed we're gonna have good audio. We're gonna have it perfect for the next stream, okay? Like, perfect. It's gonna be perfect, perfect, perfect. Or it won't be, and we're gonna just try our best. She must need to puke. Maybe she's got an upset belly. I mean, maybe. Probably I just think she's angry because I haven't fed her yet. Usually I feed her at 8, and I didn't this morning, so she's gonna have to wait a little bit there. Cool. I'm glad it looks a little better. Hopefully we can get it completely sorted by the next stream so we don't have to do this adjustment, but it is all changing. The system is different now, and hopefully the system, we can just get it to be totally smooth before the next stream so you guys don't have to watch glitchy, sort of slow looking stream, hopefully. Hey, there are 3 spaces left. If you guys could, if you haven't yet, like the video. I would love if we could get to 20 likes. We've got 4 minutes. Can we get 3 likes in 4 minutes? I think yes. So if you haven't clicked it yet, please do. If you did, then don't worry about it. But click the thumbs up button if you haven't, because it definitely helps. And we need all the help we can get this week because we're doing some changes to the stream. So anything that will tell the YouTube algorithm that people should come here is a good thing. So thumbs up the video. Please and thank you. And whatever. Okay. Almost done this round. And then we'll have a better idea of how this cable feels. Can't believe it's noon already. Yes, I can. We had glitches and issues. That's why it feels fast. Oh, by the way, Louisa, are you still here? Louisa, the coffee plant, is currently undergoing a lot of stress. She's decided to just have some of her leaves get yellowy, have some of her leaves make brown spots. There are no pests on this plant at all. Not one pest has been seen. And yet, she's got these, look at this, for no reason. She's just got this, look at how nice some of the leaves are. These top leaves, so healthy. But look at this leaf underneath. Yuck. So Miss Louisa, the coffee plant, is not dead, but she's also not thriving. So she came upstairs. Everybody who's not thriving has been moved upstairs so that they can get natural sunlight. And everybody who is thriving gets to stay where they are. Just winter. Yeah, she's just got a case of the old winters. But I do have thrips on quite a few plants now, I've noticed. My spider plant has thrips. And one of my pothos has thrips, and my monstera has thrips, and I need to take all of them and put them in the bathtub and spray them down with neem oil and water them, and it's a whole thing. And I just am trying to figure out when I'm going to have enough energy to do that, because it's not fun taking all these plants to the basement, in the bathtub, water, blah, 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 wait for them to dry, bring them back up. It's like a whole thing. And it's messy. Their dirt gets everywhere. It's a whole thing. And it's a whole thing I don't love. But I do have to do it because I'm a plant mom. And when you're a plant mom, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta. So I'm gonna do that this week. I just haven't decided exactly when this week. Is it going to be like today? I think no. I think it'll be a good thing to do on a filming day, because I can just do it in the morning, and then in the afternoon after I'm done filming, I can take everything back from downstairs. Inconvenient having our bathtub on a different floor than all the plants. I will tell you that. That much is true. Anyway, now my Dracaena has been murdered by Peekaboo. So rude. She is going to throw up because these are poisonous. Which is annoying. She's not going to get hurt or anything. It's just poison enough that she'll throw up. But not in like the way that she wants. So, great. We love this. We love this for her. She is a queen. I can't believe she ripped off all the leaves off of my Dracaena. I'm so mildly irritated about that. It's quite mild. The amount of irritation I have is quite mild. Oh, we've got a glitch. Sorry about it. Oh. Hey, Alex. It fully glitched out. Yeah, like I'm frozen. But it looks like the audio is still fine. If you guys can hear me, don't worry. It's all gonna be okay. Still frozen, nothing's changed. Still nothing. You guys can hear me though, yeah? Still nothing. Oh, it undid. It's glitching, but it's not frozen anymore.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's the Wi-Fi.
Okay. Well, we'll try that next time.
Yeah, on Wednesday. I'll try Ethernets.
Cool. Tells you how cold it is there. The internet's frozen.
No, I was downloading something, so it was occupying the line.
Oh, okay. So the Ethernet should help with that.
Should.
All right. Well, guess what? It's 12 o'clock, and I just finished my round, and I just put my new knitting needles on a new cable. So I think we're done for today. Where do you go? Hold on. Why'd you get twisted? I think we're done for today. She's back. Yes, I am here. But here's how far we got. We got a pretty good distance. I feel like we got several inches on this done. And I'm going to try my best to film that one today so that it's finished. And then I will see you guys on Wednesday. Okay? So come back tomorrow for a new tutorial on all the steps to finishing a knitted sweater. That will be tomorrow's tutorial. And the next live stream will be on Wednesday. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. And then I have tutorials come out on Tuesdays when I remember. Click the thumbs up button. Click the thumbs up button before you go. And if you already did, then thank you. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be in the live chat. If not tomorrow, I'll see you Wednesday. Okay, love you. Bye.